know you guys kind of talked about treating every game as your Super Bowl after that losing streak. Now you won 3 in a row. How do you maintain that edge and sense of urgency now that you've got things rolling a little bit and there's a little bit more optimism on your side?
Yeah, obviously it's nice to get off some wins and kind of be on a little bit of a roll here, but we're still in a hole that we dug from that losing streak you mentioned, and I think for us it's just kind of tapping in and remembering what that felt like, and how we came out and practiced and tried to bounce back each game, and then eventually turned it around the last couple. And so I think just keeping that edge and that awareness of where we're at and how big each game really is for us.
You felt that over the last couple of days since you got back to practice? I mean, is that edge still the same it was after the Wisconsin game?
Yeah, I think so. I think the coaches are staying on us about it, and as players, we're talking and keeping each other accountable, holding each other to the standard that we need to. And obviously, we weren't when we were losing on that streak, and I think we have the last couple, and we want to keep that going.
You've had a couple of games doing it. How's coming off the bench been for you? How have you adjusted to now you're coming in 4 minutes into the game and you kind of bring that off the bench?
Yeah, I think for me it's just about playing my game and coming in with a chance to affect the game in a positive way. And I think that's everybody's goal, whether you're starting or coming off the bench or getting limited minutes, just coming in, contributing, and fighting and scrapping out there. And I think we've done that well as a team. And I think for me, just keeping my same mindset I always have, whether I'm starting or coming off the bench, I think it's helped me a lot the last couple, just to come in with a clear mind and be ready to go.
Has this team as a whole kind of excelled at that, because you guys have flipped your lineups around a little bit, guys just accepting what their job is on that given night?
Yeah, I think so. You can't dwell in that type of stuff. I think some of that depends on who you're playing as well, and we've been trying to find something, especially during that streak where we were struggling. And I think for us it's really just next man up mentality. Each person contribute how they can each night, and come in and play as hard as they can.
How do you think you guys were able to get your defensive edge back, especially over these past 3 games?
Yeah, a lot of film, and honestly a lot of self-reflection, I think, on yourself first, as a player and a teammate, and what you can do better, and then as a team and our defense, and just the coaches staying on us and making us be aware of where we really needed to get better and where we need to continue to get better, especially like the first half in Washington. We went back to some of that old stuff, I think, and then had a big second half to come out with the win. But just keeping that same mindset and urgency we had after a couple losses when we tried to turn it around, and that's really the biggest thing for us, is coming out and starting a game really strong and kind of setting the tone, whether it's practice, start of the game, or start of the second half. Those are big spots for us.
How do you feel you and Bryce play off each other when you're sharing like the lead guard role, either relieving each other or when you're on the court together?
Yeah, I think it's great because it'll take the pressure off either of us. I think sometimes when they start getting a beat on some of the stuff we're doing, having another ball handler to be able to make plays and contribute, and obviously he's been playing at an elite level, and really taking care of things down the stretch with the ball in his hands. And so I think we just need to keep finding and help him find ways to keep being aggressive and be our main scorer. But I think for me it's nice to be able to get off the ball a little bit sometimes and move around, hopefully find different spots to be aggressive and make plays for us.
With Thornton, he's one of the more physical guards in the country. What kind of challenges does he present?
Yeah, he obviously he's a great player, and they're a great team, and they're hot right now. And I think they have a lot of really talented guys and strong guys as well, really good athletes. So I think for us it's sticking to our fundamentals, making sure we block out, we get back, we play hard, and we make them take tough shots, force tough shots, and then live with the results. I think that's kind of the key for us, and just make sure we're on point with our rotations and our activity and our talk.